2. Hey, it's Mark Lanier with your video thought for the day. I tell you that because you may have thought I was a professional boxer. No, I've got these on because this week I'm finishing my look at the 10 principles that Admiral McRaven put out to anybody who's listening or reading his book. 10 principles he learned from SEAL training that make you successful in life. And principle number 7 is what we're on today. And I'm trying to take his principles and see if there's a biblical counterpart for each one. Now, principle number 7 arises out of Catalina Island, dark night swim. Here's what I mean. Off the coast of California, Navy SEALs in their training would be taken to Catalina Island, where at night they had to do a long night swim. Now, the key to this is Catalina Island is famous for its shark-infested waters. You have tons of aggressive, bad sharks swimming in those waters where the Navy SEALs are training. And they teach the SEALs, if a shark comes up to you in your night swim and starts circling you, don't swim away, but hold your, I guess you don't hold your ground, you hold your water. Hold where you are, tread water. And if the shark comes up to you, punch him on the nose. Now, that is an interesting concept. The point being, stand up to bullies. And where is the biblical or Christian counterpart to that? Well, the counterpart to that is found actually in a number of different places. It's found not only in the teachings of the Old Testament, but the teachings of the New Testament as well. Paul said to Timothy in 2 Timothy 1:7 that God did not give us a spirit of fear, but one of power, one of love, and one of self-control. We don't need to fear the bullies in this world because we have God who is working in us and through us and for us. Now, a lot of people may say, but wait a minute. Didn't Jesus say if someone slaps you on one cheek, turn to them the other? Well, I don't have time in this 5 minutes to get through all of that with you, but let me tell you that Jesus is talking in terms of your personal insults and things of that nature. Yeah, you don't need to match someone insult for insult and that type of thing. But there is a very clear biblical concept that it is appropriate for us to stand up, especially for those who have no one else up to stand up for them. Stand up against the bullies. James says that pure and undefiled religion is looking out for the widows and the orphans who have no one else to help them stand up to the bullies. 1 John chapter 3 talks about how important it is if you see someone in need that you help them. The Bible is complete. Paul in Galatians 6 says, don't grow weary in well-doing, but do good to all, especially those in the household of God. You look out for the people who need looking out for. You can stand up to bullies. You don't have to be a doormat. And most importantly, don't let other people be a doormat. But the key is not wearing these when you go out after them. The key is the armor of God. You know, the psalmist said, I will call upon the Lord who is worthy to be praised. So shall I be saved from my enemies. Psalm 18. So we put on God, we put on his armor, but we don't fall prey to the bullies. It is a biblical concept to stand up for those who are being oppressed. That's your video thought for the day.